it backwards. It's backwards and at a slight angle. I mean, this is horrific. And look at the build on Paul Harris. Imagine the fucking force, the size of this guy's legs, the size of his torso, and perfect technique. And he's just ripping his fucking knee apart. That's a nasty knee bar right there. That's so horrible to watch. But in MMA, he wound up getting kicked out of the UFC because I think it was Mike Pierce. See if you can find the Mike Pierce fight. It might not have been Pierce at one of these fights.
I love that the tap,
generally speaking, it does.
Of course.
But in this case, the Mike Pierce one, he's screaming and tapping, and Paul Harris is
terrible, still
ripping it apart.
I mean, one of my favorite parts of tennis is how they'll battle for 5.5 hours, and then they calmly walk.
So here it is. Look,
he's tapping.
Watch. So he gets it. He's tapping, and he won't let go. He's still, when the referee's on him, he's still yanked on it. So that extra second will just rip your shit apart. So he taps immediately. See, none of this has to happen.
Right.
He was tapping immediately.
I feel like the ref was on that.
I know, but it's like Paul Harris doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's out for blood. I mean, he had like a crazy childhood. He grew up on a farm with like no food. Like it's really like he's
right,
feral.
Like,
he's feral, and he's super technical,
which would serve you, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Well, until you get kicked out of the sport, you know.
God, it's incredibly violent, but also systematic in its understanding of the human body.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to know that the knee doesn't go this way.
No, it's really technical.
All sports are like this, actually.
Yeah, I think all sports at the highest levels, they have to be like that because you only get so far with genetics and so far with natural speed and endurance. There's certain aspects of it that require a careful, considered study.
And wouldn't you, if you know your opponent is a guy that likes to do wouldn't you then in your training work on defending that and